Hi, my name is Michaela, and I'm a senior from Chester, Virginia, majoring in marketing and minoring in studio art, and I am a tour guide.
All right, my name is Matt. I am also a senior, psychology major, kinesiology and health sciences minor from Westfield, New Jersey, and I am a Griffin ambassador and also a Day for Admitted Students intern.
Hi, my name's Emily. I am a freshman at William & Mary. I am from Mountainside, New Jersey, and I am a Griffin ambassador with the admissions office, and I'm majoring in public policy and minoring in sociology.
Hello, my name's Asia. I'm a freshman here at the college. I'm from Reston, Virginia, and I'm studying public policy with a minor in educational studies. And I'm a Griffin ambassador, a tour guide, and a diversity and access team intern.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm a freshman from Aldie, Virginia. My major right now is psychology on the 5-year elementary education master's track. My role with the Office of Undergrad Admissions is a tour guide and a Griffin ambassador.
I would use the word challenging instead of rigorous. I've never taken, I'd say, an easy class, but at the same time, I've never felt super overwhelmed. And if there are times where I have been overwhelmed, professors are super understanding. Help is always available. So it's super easy to kind of if things are feeling like they are a little bit too rigorous, being able to kind of adjust and talk to professors, peers, reach out for support. There's a lot of options there.
Professors also encourage you to ask questions and work a lot with the people in your class. So they do want you to challenge you to learn more, but they also don't want to see you struggling.
There's that really collaborative environment where everyone's willing to work together and make sure everyone can succeed.
The professor-student relationship at William & Mary is actually really great. My favorite story to tell is one time I missed class for a couple weeks, and then I came back, and my professor was like, "Hey, where have you been?" And I thought that was kind of amazing because I was gone for a while, but they still recognized my face.
They're very approachable, and I've never had to wait more than 24 hours for an email to be answered.
A lot of our intro classes are some larger lecture styles, but the professors don't let that get in the way of them getting to know their students.
My first semester, I was in an intro biology course, which was really the biggest class I took here. It was around 250 students, and I started to have some trouble on one of the topics and found myself a month into the semester sitting in the office of the professor of this giant lecture hall. She was taking the time sitting with me one-on-one in her office explaining DNA replication or whatever it was to me, and that was really awesome. Really showed a lot about how much professors care and making sure that each and every one of their students is really understanding the material and grasping everything.
And then even with smaller seminar-based classes, professors also are really good about making sure that students can always feel like they can go and ask questions after class or within the classroom.
My favorite class is currently one that I'm taking called Revenge and Justice in World Literature and Film. That's my Call 150. The professor is really, really neat. She worked in Latin American countries for a while, so she has a lot of experience in that field, and so she relates a lot of our readings to that topic specifically.
My favorite class at William & Mary has been my wheel throwing class. So that is a class where we get to throw on a Potter's Wheel bowls and cups and plates and things like that. That was a class that I didn't think I'd be able to take anywhere else.
So my favorite class is probably my educational psychology class that I have this semester. It's in the School of Education. I love the professor, Professor Chen, if you're watching this. You're awesome. I just really like the class because it's very discussion based, and we really get to hear kind of the opinions of all the different students in the class, and I get to express my opinions. Being interested in education, I just think it's really fun. I'm just having a really great time with it.
My freshman dorm was Lemon Hall, and I did really enjoy living there. Fun fact, if you type in Lemon Hall tour, you'll see me and my roommate giving a tour of Lemon Hall. So it was really fun, and you'll get to see how I decorated my room and what that looked like.
So I live in Fauquier Hall, which is in the Botetourt complex, so that's on New Campus. And then also we do have our 5 buildings in the complex, so people can kind of interact, and there's always new people to meet, which I think is really awesome. All of the freshman dorms are set up that way, where we're all kind of together on one part of campus for the most part, and everyone is encouraged to just meet the people around them.
I live in Yates Hall this year. Same setup. It's a double with a hall bath, which is really nice. I think there's a really great sense of community that comes with that hall bath and that double living style. All those community events that your RA is going to put together is going to be a really great way for you to meet your hallmates as well.
So Yule Log is a really fun tradition that happens around the winter holiday season. It's really great. It kind of celebrates all the different cultural celebrations that go on during those few weeks. The president we always do a sing-along with her, and she also reads a children's story to us. It's super cute. And then we all get a holly sprig and get in line and throw it in a little fire in the Wren building. It's a really cute tradition that I always look forward to every year.
I love Ren 10. I go every week. And that's basically a tradition where William & Mary a cappella groups will put on a performance every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. They'll all sing in the Wren Portico, and there's those really great acoustics that you get to hear from the lawn right in front. So usually William & Mary students will gather right on the lawn. You'll sit together with your friends, you'll grab some late night, so some ice cream or something, and it's a really good time.
And my favorite tradition is convocation, which is something that takes place on our first day of classes, and the whole freshman class comes and they sit on the Colonial Williamsburg side of the Wren building, and you kind of get welcomed into the school, and you get to walk through the Wren building, and then on the other side there is the whole school pretty much there waiting to give you high fives, and that is the most high fives I've given in my entire life.
It makes you feel really special coming into the university.
It was very welcoming, and it was honestly just really fun. It made me feel better about being away from home and in college.
Unlike a lot of other universities, William & Mary has orientation happen right as we get onto campus, so instead of having it over the summer. So it is everyone coming together at the beginning of the school year, the first week before classes, and then you're matched with your orientation aides who are other older students who have gone through the same process as you. So they're able to provide a lot of guidance, registering for classes and finding where all the campus buildings are and things like that. And then you really get to know the people in your hall, and it gives you kind of a sense of community before you branch out onto the greater part of campus after orientation.
Then you ended off kind of with convocation.
Aside from just orientation aids, a really great thing that William & Mary does during freshman orientation is acclimate you to resources in the Career Center or in the Wellness Center, Health Center, things like that. So you're really acclimated with those resources and you're familiar with them before classes even start. A really great thing that William & Mary does is the on-campus employment fair and the community engagement fair that's during the first week of classes. And freshmen are really encouraged to go and get their bearings and figure out what they want to do with their time here at William & Mary as early as their first semester here.
So on campus, I am involved in a social sorority. My freshman year, I was involved in tap dance club and soccer club, and so that was a really fun way of getting to know people.
I am in 2 of the 13 a cappella groups, which is crazy for the size of the school. I'd say it's a huge part of the campus culture. I was also in the William & Mary choir for 2 years, and I'm a member of Best Buddies, which pairs William & Mary students with adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities in the Williamsburg area. And also, coming to campus is a huge activities fair at the beginning of every semester, where all 400 plus student organizations are there tabling with representatives. You can sign up. Everyone joins like 1 million email lists that day. A really great way to get to know people and super easy to get involved in organizations here.
So one of my main campus involvements is Alpha Phi Omega, which is a gender-inclusive community service fraternity. So we do have traditional Greek life, but we also do have other organizations that give you kind of that similar culture. You have your bigs and littles and things like that. But if it's something that you didn't want to participate in with traditional Greek life,
I spend a lot of time in the rec, so I'm in lifting club and rock climbing club. I absolutely love my involvements there. There's a really great sense of community. From the first meeting that I went to, they were instantly like, come on in, let's involve you, let's get you familiarized with everything here. And so now I go to their meetings every week, and it's definitely a big part of my life here at William & Mary. I really enjoy it.
I'm also a part of the club gymnastics team here on campus, and we actually get to go to a whole off-campus gym, and it's just been really fun, and the people I've met through that are really great.
Something that not everyone might know about is we have 2 beaches within a 10 to 15 minute drive of campus. One is Jamestown Beach and the other is called College Creek. They're both super accessible by car. I love going to them on a super nice day. College Creek is super popular. It's almost like a little pocket of the William & Mary campus. Every time I go, I see people I know. But overall, it's a super relaxing little beach. I know I'm from New Jersey, so it's no Jersey Shore, but it's still a nice little outdoor moment to get to relax in the sun on a nice day.
My favorite off-campus activity would be the farmers market and Second Sunday. The farmers market is a farmers market that takes place down Dog Street. And then Second Sunday is every second Sunday of the month. There is a big vendors market that comes out, and everyone has their tents and they sell art pieces, food, and things like that.
I love having Colonial Williamsburg right next to campus. That's one of the reasons that I picked William & Mary. I will say there's a lot of great traditions and activities that students can participate in. So you can get a CW pass with your student ID, which gets you free admission into the stuff during the day in CW. And then also during the winter, they have the Grand Illumination, which I went to with all my friends. So they do, I think, 3 weekends of fireworks, and there's food trucks, have some performances from William & Mary student groups, as well as local musical groups. And it's just a great way to get involved with the community outside of campus as well.
There's definitely always something going on campus, so I usually find I spend most of my time here on campus doing things either by AMP, which is one of the student organizations that we have here that puts on events for students. Definitely outside of that, I love going to Jamestown Beach. It's a really great way to spend your time outdoors with your friends, and it's a super cute beach. It's really quiet, perfect place to swim.
I don't know if not many people would know about this. They probably do, but Busch Gardens is super close by, like a 15-minute drive. I actually just got a season pass that I can use until September, and I went to like the Halloween fest that they had there and just got to go on the rides at night with some of my friends, and I will definitely be going back. So super fun and just a big amusement park girl. So
How I chose William & Mary is kind of funny. I decided to start touring schools like my sophomore year of high school, and to do that I typed in best science schools in Virginia, which is ironic now because I'm a marketing major, but it worked out great because we have amazing B school. I picked William & Mary, toured it, and then I was like, okay, I'm going there. I toured other schools but kept comparing them back to William & Mary, and then I was like, that means I should come to William & Mary. So that's how I chose William & Mary, and I'm really happy about that decision.
So how I chose William & Mary, the first time I visited campus was the summer before my senior year of high school. Something that I noticed that really set William & Mary apart from other schools was that everybody was so passionate about the things that they loved, both inside and outside of the classroom. But really what sold me at the end was on my tour, the pieces were finally starting to come together. I was like, I think I might want to go here. And we walked through the Wren Building, which is this big, beautiful, historic building. And acapella was something that I knew that I was interested in doing when I came here. And as I was walking through the Wren Building, there was an acapella group singing in full concert attire right outside of the Wren Building. And then a few months later, I auditioned and was accepted into that acapella group, and that has been my core friend group ever since.
And I'm from a really small town. My high school was less than 1,000 students. So I knew that I wanted to branch out a little bit and have that bigger community, but also kind of feel like it was a small, close-knit group. So it's still more larger than I'm used to, which was a really nice change of pace for me. But also I felt like everything is so accessible. Campus is still pretty small, about 15-20-minute walk from anywhere to anywhere else at the most. And then the last thing is that we have some great programming here as well. I'm a public policy major, so we do have the 5-year master's, which I am planning to pursue. A lot of universities don't have some opportunities like that where you can really do some accelerated, challenging coursework and be able to explore many different areas of interest.
I picked William & Mary certainly because of the community. I took part in the event called You Belong, which as a diversity and access team intern, I'm actually coordinating this year, which I'm super excited for. That was definitely the reason I chose William & Mary. I was welcomed as part of the William & Mary community before even starting my time here as a student and before even being admitted. All these students who were already here welcomed me with open arms, told me that I would have a place here at William & Mary, and I've certainly found that that's the case, and I'm really excited to help put that on this year for other students as well.
So my William & Mary story is kind of all over the place a little bit. So when I was searching, just being the younger sister, I just kind of followed everything that my sister did, and she didn't apply here, so I was like, okay, like I won't apply here. But then I actually did end up applying because I visited and I just loved the campus and the people were so nice. It just checked off all of my boxes academically and socially. And so I ended up coming here, early decision, and I absolutely just love it. The people, the campus, the location, the academics, everything. It's just perfect. It's my perfect school. So